Alright, welcome back. So, we are out here in Eversong, if my game would ever load, at the soiree, because we're going to keep going on our Life of the Party achievement to get our mount reward for the Umbral Dragonhawk. So, what we have to do here is get our reputation up with Farstriders, Farstriders, Magisters, and Shades of the Row. So, let's see what we can do. It doesn't matter who I invite, I'm going to invite whoever I can get the extra favor from, I guess? Let me think about that. Let's get the reputation up with these other places, actually. Or I can do this, get the extra one, and then just do all Magisters quests. Yeah, let's do that. No, I don't want to do that. I don't know if that's a good idea or not.
Welcome. Make yourself comfortable.
So anyway, we'll do this, and then we'll do, maxed out with you. Let's max ourselves out with,
What needs bring you here? Sunwell's glory shine on you.
so we can get 4 quests here for the Farstriders.
With perseverance, strength, may the eternal sun guide you.
And then I should be able to get, what, 1 quest with somebody else, right? No? Is that it? Is that all I can get? I guess that's all I can get.
Glory to the Sindora.
Yeah, alright. That's fine. Let's go up here, get our feathers, and then we'll come down, we'll do these 3. Actually, this is a runestone one, isn't it? Yeah, let's go do this real quick before it moves location. Because it's right here by these 3. It's probably the most efficient way to do things. Alright. Charged it up. I have already run 1 Mythic Plus on this character and taken my vault. All junk, unfortunately. I've used a bonus roll, also junk. I have 3 more bonus rolls to use on this character, but I have gotten 0 upgrades this week, which is very unfortunate. With 4 bonus rolls and a vault, you would think you would at least get a little bit of progress on your character, but not so much. So I will do 3 more Mythic Plus this week. I'm just running 10s, I'm not doing anything crazy. Hopefully that is enough to get me something. Another piece of Mythic Tier would be nice. Mythic Weapon would be great. That's where I'm using my rolls, is to try to get a Mythic Weapon. And my Paladin, I did get Mythic Shoulders from Vault, and I got a Heroic Helm. I did run 4 instances and use all my bonus rolls on my Paladin. And unfortunately I still only have 2 piece, but my item level is getting good enough I might be able to get into like a normal raid group, try to get my last 2 pieces. I don't know if that's worth even doing. I've gotten some off pieces, I've gotten a bunch of necks, and have like I do have 4 pieces of mythic gear on my paladin. It's just not, it's a weapon, a cloak, a ring, and bracers, I think, And then like I still have green pieces because I just can't get anything to drop for some reason. I can't get any legs, gloves, anything like that to drop. Um,
It's too
so
far away.
it's a grind, but it's faster than it was with these extra bonus rolls, so I'll take that.
It's too far away. I'm out of range.
This actually isn't a bad grind here. Um, the practically pork and the plant protein I think sell for like 20 gold apiece.
I need a target.
So I'll take that. Alright, let's kill this commander. Good, that quest is done. Alright, where are we going here? We need light blooming bulb. And who drops those? These guys.
I need a target.
5 out of 8. I feel like it can't just be that one mob type of lashers, right? That drop this? Maybe it is. I don't feel like there's a lot of them around though. Where? I saw one somewhere. Here. Alright, so that quest is done. What are we doing here? A little errand. Is it up top? Must be up top. Where is this? What do I have to do here? Let's read it. Select a cask up. It's literally right here. Yep. Alright, we'll go do our fourth quest up here. And then we can go hand everything in. Alright, sorry for the quick pause there. We'll go do this last quest, we'll hand these all in. Doesn't look like too many people are doing these void incursion things. I'm not too worried about doing them either, honestly. Alright, so we're 15.76% complete. I want to hit 16% this week. I don't know that I'm going to waste my time going into like heroic raid or anything. I think I'm just going to do 4 mythics on each of my characters and just call it a week with midnight stuff. I want to do the delves on my paladin though. The delve achievements, and I think there's 2 more I have to do on DK as well, 2 more delves. So maybe we'll get that stuff done after. That's like a next step thing here for the midnight stuff. It's 1,000 gold to just stomp on these things that are right here. Capture the. Okay, I guess I can. For 1,000 gold, I guess I can come over here and capture these things. Now if I only had 50 alts, I can come out here and make lots of gold. Okay, 1,044 gold. Yeah, it's like a brainless thing to do there. Just go get it done. Get some warband rep with Silvermoon. I don't know if we get what you get from that overflowing trove. A variety of rewards from those who have proved themselves allies. It doesn't. I don't. Click to view options. Yeah, I can't. I don't know. It doesn't let me click it from there. So, anyway, we'll handle these in. We'll get a whole bunch of rep with is it Farstriders? I think is who I'm getting rep with today. This week.
With perseverance, strength. Sun, chase your shadows. What needs bring you here, we endure. Shoreleron.
A toast to the Farst
All right.
Riders, protectors of the wild.
So we are now 5 out of 6 with Farstriders. So we'll need to do next week with Farstriders, and then we move on to the last 2. This is just a very long achievement for Life of the Party, unfortunately. Get another 2,000 gold for doing that, so obviously worth doing, and we'll get another disenchant here, and another Dawn Crystal, which will sell. I have 4 of them right now to sell. So we'll hearth back, and then we'll go to Harandar and do the next piece of the Legends Never Die achievement. And again, that's another one that's going to take another week to complete. I'll be able to get one part of it done this week, and then next week I'll be able to get that, and I believe the Empty Cradle complete next week. And unfortunately, I can't go out there on like an alt and do that quest. It seems like it's kind of time gated. The same thing with the rep for Life of the Party. I go out there on my paladin and it lets you do the quests again, but it doesn't. You don't get any rep for it, so. Hello, am I stuck? Alright, there we go.
I can teach or learn.
Relic to pursue is 2 left. We'll do the root of the world today.
What memory do you bring?
Alright, so we're gonna visit the, I'm gonna go kill the world boss too. I think I have a quest to do that. You know what, we'll go kill the world boss first. get a 1100 gold for that. Then we'll go do this quest. Make a lot of gold doing this stuff.
I am in need of more venom and also more healing water.
And what I'm also going to do this week, and it's going to be a painful one, is we're going to come out here and find all these moths that you have to collect or whatever. Where is he? He's not here. Let's find a group. Group has been delisted. Okay. So I assume he'll spawn in a minute. There are a couple people here. Looks like they're kind of waiting. Is that the world quest that wait. Find a group. What am I doing? Find a group. Sign up.
An immense creature. Slay it and preserve Harandar.
Ah, here it is. Alright, as soon as the tank goes in, we'll start going. There we go, it's filled up really fast. This guy's got tons and tons of life. Everybody here? Oh, this will take a minute. Someone should pop Bloodlust to make it go faster, but... Wow, am I lagging with all these people here? Crazy. Hey, there's Bloodlust. Somebody did it. So, 1100 gold for this, pretty good. And I got a one-handed int sword for some reason. And a couple plant protein. So, anyway, that's what we're doing. I don't know what I'll even do with this. I'm not gonna heal my paladin. If I was, I wouldn't use a champion weapon. I'd probably just disenchant it, honestly. More useful to me as 1000 gold than some sort of an alt item, I guess. This guy drops a mount? Oh, is this just one of the random mounts that everybody drops? It is. I don't have either of the two, so we'll just give this guy a quick kill here. So, see if maybe I get lucky. And I don't have the Crawler Mine Scythe either. I didn't get anything there. I got another Sky Shard, which we have 25 now. We need 500 still. We'll have to do lots of killing in this zone at some point. Again, so now, since we're doing this quest here, where you interact with the Vision Stone, there'll be these chests that'll be up. So we're gonna go get them first again. What am I supposed to do here? Dying root inspected.
And her followers were not going to have their home destroyed. She discovered the power we use to take the shape of beasts.
Entrance.
Allowed her to connect to the roots.
Let's go in here.
She took hold of the roots and bent them
Can I
to
get
her
there?
will,
Okay.
connecting to the animus of the world.
So I'm just coming around to get these Ways of the Roots Part 1, 2, and 3, just like all the other chests that we find in each part, and this one will be the one next week probably. Looks like that's upstairs, and then there's part 2 over here. So we'll have to go get part 3 upstairs. Alright, so we need to get the third part, which... Where am I here? Getting lost. Let's go up the stairs. Or up the little ramp. Where? Where is it? This is where the second part was. First part was over there. Up this way. It's over there. Can I just hop across? Okay. Yep. So I guess you just have to hop across there, and then we can get this last piece here. Alright, once you get all those 3, you are safe to complete the little event you're in. So we'll head back outside. Poison from above. Alright, we'll complete the parts out here now. What do you have to do? Untangle the roots. Oh boy. I can barely even see what I'm doing here. This, about, this?
The roots bent
Okay.
back, and her fight became less of body and more of spirit. With a new newfound powers, she chased away the poison. She healed the burns. She untangled the knots.
I guess you can probably do this inside the cave as well. Looks like there's a lot to do out here though, so I'll just do this. These two should get me the 100%.
The roots now saw her as an ally, a guardian. They showed their new warden the secret of the root wave.
Okay,
The
so
root
I guess
wave
follow this
connected
thing.
all of the great trees, reaching through Azeroth and beyond. To seal this pact, the roots surrendered a piece of themselves, as did Ruilla. Together, they forged the root of the world.
Looks like a Tish. Okay. Atiesh, whatever it's called.
Ruilla became both the first root warden and the first root walker.
Okay, cool. So there we go. I thought I mounted. I must have lagged. Alright. Back we go. Let's hand this in. Let's see how much progress we have for these last two quests. This should be the root of the world, and then all I have to do left is Sky's Hope, and then the Empty Cradle, I assume will be a quest line after we do Sky's Hope. But we'll see, and that would be next week.
I listened.
Hello,
and
friend.
remember.
Alright, there's the root of the
Until
world
we are
complete.
needed.
Once more into the rift. Let's get the replica and get this for another 2,000 gold and another disenchant. And you know what? I am just gonna disenchant this sword. Get a couple more mastery points for enchanting. I'm one away from getting the Trollish tools, and then we can move on to the last piece there. Alright. So let's go hand this quest in.
You have questions. Now is the time. You have proven your dedication to our history and your strength in combat. You are ready to learn
Meet Orwena in the Rift of Elm.
of the Cradle.
No problem. Where is she? Hello.
At some point,
Ooh,
Orwena,
lots of quests.
You've got to stop coming down here. I go where the goddess calls. Let us prepare ourselves with the water and the essence. I'll meet you back here when we're ready.
Okay, I guess I could infuse something over here.
What What did Oxum mean when he said we must give up our assumptions about the goddess? What could be so terrible that the truth must be hidden from us?
Okay, that only gave me 15%. With the big elite guy, what's this gonna give me 5? That gave me 10%. And I assume these little guys will give like nothing to 5, maybe 1%, 5%, something like that. Actually, not too bad.
It's too far away.
Alright, almost done. There's some serious latency today. 83. I don't know why it's so high. My extremely good ISP, I assume. And for those who are wondering, the reason I don't actually live stream anymore is because my ISP is just hot garbage. I mean, I can record all day long, and it's not a problem, and I go live, and I just can't stay connected, so that's really the only reason I'm not live streaming all of this as well, or I would have been live streaming this on Twitch and YouTube, but here we are.
The truth cannot be unknown.
So this gives me a little more freedom to come and go to AFK when I need to, stuff like that too, so that's kind of nice.
This place. I hear her voice so loud, so frightened. Was it always so?
Where is it? Is there somewhere? Here. Glowing moth. Alright, very good. Let's go hand these 2 quests in.
Are you lost? Hunt well. So, your path leads you here.
Defeat Chimeras in the Rift. Yeah, no
I shall
problem.
watch for you.
I can do that. I can probably just go do it on story mode, huh? That'll
Speak
probably take
quick
forever though.
and clear.
Let's just find a group. Dream Rift. Alright, stand by while I find a group for Dream Rift. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. We're zoning in to get our kill in the Dream Rift here, and I joined, was this a normal run? Should be super easy and quick, hopefully. Fingers crossed. I don't need any gear from here, unfortunately, so it is what it is, but we're just doing it for the quest completion. I do need gear from here on Mythic, and I've been thinking about trying to pug that. I would have to go back and watch the Liquid kill, or one of the top end guilds kill, just to see the difference between Heroic. Heroic is very easy. I've been killing that every week. Obviously, I have the trinket and the boots from here. But I would really like to get those on Mythic, as they are both my best in slot items. I don't know what type of mechanics it would require though, and I just haven't been bothering to put the time into endgame like that. I assume it's odds and evens, so I would go second. Looks like we're going. Looks like we're going. Question mark. All right, we're lusting.
It must be stopped.
That's a normal group for you. Just pull it the second that it lands. I'll make sure that I get in the second one. Let's see. Well, people seemingly knew what they were doing. Only a couple messed that up, so... Let's come back over here. I'm my Mythic Plus spec, by the way. So my damage is hot garbage. You know, where is, where is? I also am not flashed, didn't get a food buff, and didn't have army on the rip when they popped lust, so I also didn't pot. Still top 10 somehow. Probably could kill this guy before he even goes into phase 2, unless it's percentage based, I don't remember. Damage is really good in this group. Are people dying? I guess just bathing and stuff. We're gonna be just short of just short of killing this guy, I think, before. Yeah, 15%, 14%. Yeah. If they would have waited and done like a proper pull, I think we would have got him. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know what the difference between this fight on Heroic and Normal is. Heroic is such a pushover, it's like the same fight. Consuming miasma? Is that the difference? What's the difference on Mythic? Ripped Madness. Okay. Don't need any of this stuff.
One day, the goddess may be able to shape what forms here into what they should be. Until
But the
then,
quest is complete now,
I must
so we will
protect the world from their rage and sorrow.
leave
Thank you.
and go hand in our quest. Back in town. So that I wonder if that's gonna be the end of the Empty Cradle quest line. I don't know. That was a raid quest they had me go do. We'll see.
Approach. What do you
Alright, so we get 30 more champion Dawn Crests, Voidlight Marls, bunch of rep.
go without fear?
What's our rep looking like here? 14 and a half.
Before the Harandar came to this land, the goddess slept in her cradle. For countless eons she was at peace, her power growing with this world, until she cried out in terror as the intruder snatched her away, took her from her cradle, and left a scar of destruction.
The Rift of Aun. Is that why her voice is so loud and terrifying there?
Yes, it echoes with her screams and is haunted by her nightmares. For not only was she taken, but she has been imprisoned. Our goddess is held captive against her will, unable to return to the cradle, and we who follow her voice.
And who did this?
We know only that it was a powerful force not of this world. If the others knew this, they would rage to the surface and tear the world apart to find her. We feared such an exodus would mean the end of our people. But you, Owena, have found out allies who could match this immense power. Perhaps the time for caution has passed.
I swear, Elder, I will find the goddess wherever she has been taken, and I will see her brought home.
Okay. So we might have some more quest lines to do here.
What do you seek?
The Empty Cradle. That is
Walking
this
with
achievement right here.
you have questions.
So we're gonna get a companion, a distorted memory, and 250 rep, and our achievement complete. So that is the Empty Cradle complete. And the pet added. And I believe next week we will be able to complete Legends Never Die and get our decoration reward. Claw Enforcement, is that a quest going on right now? What is this? Come on. No, Claw Enforcement is not going on right now, that I can see anyway. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go back to town. We're going to sell our enchanting materials that we've acquired so far. We're going to hand in our Midnight World Boss weekly quest. Alright, so we got a spark, and we got 4,500 gold and some crests. Nice. That's a good chunk of gold there. What did I have to do for you? Magistr's Terrace, okay. I'll probably end up doing that just randomly throughout the week if I run more Mythic Plus. And that will be that, so let's vendor all this junk that we've accumulated here. Vendor that, because blues are no longer worth, the price of blues are 4 gold apiece, so I'm just gonna, you know, take the 40 gold for vendoring it. And we'll just come over here and put our stuff up for sale. What do we got? 900 gold for Dawn Crystals, 1700 gold for the better Dawn Crystals. Those are worth nothing. Plant protein, 11 gold apiece, and practically pork, 12 gold apiece. So yeah, it's still a pretty good farm. Prices are coming down on a lot of that stuff though. Build crystals, 21 gold apiece. Tight spray linen, fused wiring. Alright.
Return.
So I think we're pretty much done there. We did get the Empty Cradle complete, and we ended up doing Outstanding in the Field offline before when I was just messing around with the Void Assaults. So we got a couple achievements done today. I got my vault pretty much done. I might run like 3 more this week. But I did run Miyasara to try to get the weapon, and I rolled it, and I didn't get it at either time. I've actually gotten these bracers twice now in there from my rolls, my bonus rolls, which is kind of lame. I thought that there was like a pity system so that wouldn't keep happening, but maybe it's not fixed yet, so I'm kind of just hanging on, waiting for that. Currency-wise, I can farm myths to upgrade my belt. That is my best in slot belt. Otherwise, I just need to get some myth drops for chest and legs, and I need a ring and a neck really, and then a weapon. So the Death Knight'll be kind of complete at that point. So yeah, so what we're gonna do this week is we're gonna get into delves. If you're gonna look at the incomplete here, I need to do the Grudge Pit without dying, and then I need to do the Grudge Pit and Twilight Crypts on a damage dealer on 8 or higher, and then I'm gonna start doing them all on a tank. 8 or higher on the tank, and we'll start getting all those achievements done. And then there's like these find chests and things like that, so maybe when we go through on the tank, we'll just look around really and try to get all of them complete, and we do that as well. And then there's the Treasure Seeker title, and then there's a mount for doing all of these Glory of the Midnight Delver. So that's what we're working on. I'll have to level a healer, haven't done that yet, but we'll get the tank and the DPS ones completed first, and then we'll move on to the rest. And then after that, I think I'm pretty up to date with my exploration achievements. I have Shadowlands to do. Shadowlands and I guess there's a ton of different things I can do for most of these places really. In Northrend, these are really easy to do, except for Frostbitten, obviously. But I can go on a Dead Realm and try to get a bunch of these. That's something that I'll try to do like early in the morning. Less people are playing, less people are botting that stuff. So that's how we'll tackle that. So yeah, I think we're done for now. So I want to thank everybody for watching. I want to thank everybody for all the subs and the views on YouTube. I really do appreciate it. If you're enjoying what we're doing here, please do hit that subscribe button. It does mean a lot. Hit the like, leave a comment. I try to answer everybody. And yeah, we will see you all in the next one.